Oh, and I think the county budget, I think our financial standing is good. We carry a healthy surplus. I know to some people sometimes if you're paying taxes, you can look at our balance and you can look at our surplus and you can say, well, if the county has that much money, why don't they lower our taxes? Well, we vary from 40 some odd million up to $60 million annual budget, and a $7 or $8 million surplus is not a lot of money when you're when you have an annual budget of the $50-60 million that we have. The only area that I think could cause us serious problems would be the cost of the jail. I know we've talked about that for a number of years, and the formula keeps changing, and the state is in great financial difficulty, and they continue to redefine and change the funding formula for inmates. Inmates in jail prior to conviction are drawn over reimbursement. They're the direct cost of the county. The current jail and his staff, as well as the previous jailer, did I think an excellent job of keeping those costs down and getting all the funding by keeping state inmates and inmates from other states. So unless something drastic happens to that process, that formula, that funding formula, I don't see that it's at all probable or possible that the county would experience great financial difficulty. I think we're sound. We have to have a balanced budget. I mean, we could spend some of the surplus, but we can't sell bonds to finance things and operate on. So I think we're sound, and I think this court and the prior court, and I'm sure the future courts will adjust their spending to cut down to match their revenues. And like I say, the jails, the expense of operating a jail is the one thing that we don't have direct control over. We can reduce the number of roads that we blacktop, the number of ditches that we clean. We could reduce the number of employees. We could do whatever we had to do to keep our budget in line, but we have very little control over the jail. So, and I don't anticipate that happening. It's a tough time right now, maybe, but I don't anticipate that the jail would become a major financial burden, but it has the potential.